Tasting like a boss, outside edition on another beautiful Florida night. We are in the fall officially, yet it's not October, but I'm getting excited about October. I have done 2 other reviews today, but this guys, this is Pepper Expedition number 5. This is the 5th in the series I've done this week, and as you guys know who have watched it, if you want to know more about it, go back to Pepper Expedition 1, where I give you an explanation of why I'm doing these videos. In short, I'm not trying to burn my tongue out. I'm not trying to do a spice challenge. That's not what this is about. But go watch Pepper Expedition 1 and you'll have an explanation. I've done 2 reviews earlier today, so if you see the same outfit over and over again, it's because maybe at some subconscious level I was trying to push this off. I did a coffee review from Fresh Market, pecan pie coffee 3-way review, and I just did it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown cereal, like that as well. You can watch that review. That one I think is kind of fun, and also is a nice way to make sure I had something in my stomach before I had a pepper. And the pepper today is the habanero. So here we go. Here is the habanero pepper. I guess for a long time, this is considered one of the hottest peppers there was. That's not the case anymore. There are peppers that are much hotter than the habanero, but this is the hottest pepper I can get at my Publix grocery store. So I moved in order 1 through 5 from the least heat, which is the jalapeno, all the way up to the hottest one that Publix has, which is the habanero. Now, I may go look for other peppers, either at like specialty food stores or farmers markets to see, but yeah, I know, no guarantees. This may be the last video we do of this. I'm excited about this one because I know that it's hot, and I also know people have told me that habaneros burn in a different way than other peppers do. In fact, they sting as opposed to the typical burn. At least that's what I've been told. At the same time, I just want to take advantage of this time to also say this. Again, I don't mind to say this. Publix is my grocery store. It was when I was a kid. Then I moved to the Carolinas, and they didn't have Publix. They had other places. When I came back to Florida, going back to Publix was like going back to a friend. For people from Florida, maybe you hate Publix, I don't know. But for me, it's quintessentially Florida, and I love that grocery store. It's my grocery store. And in that grocery store, they have hot sauces, but the hottest hot sauce that they have, at least I have found, is this company here. And I don't mind plugging them. They don't pay me in any way whatsoever. I just really enjoy this hot sauce. It, may be too hot for some people who are out there, but it is habanero hot sauce by Pain is Good. What I like about it is right from the beginning, ingredients. The number 1 ingredient is distilled vinegar, but the very next ingredient is habanero peppers, and you can tell this does sting, it does burn, and I love the flavor on it. Sometimes, depending on my mood, it can actually take my breath away. I have hotter sauces I keep in the house, and I have them from time to time, but this one here, I could have this one every day and enjoy it. So this company here, if you see this, go get it. Do yourself a favor. They have weaker sauces, but I believe this is their hottest one they sell in the grocery store at least. Yeah, do yourself a favor. Pick it up. Enjoy it. That's from me to you. Free advice. All right, so I'm just stalling, I think, at this point, guys. And I'm going to have a little beverage over here just in case, because, again, I'm not here to burn myself out. I want to see if I can enjoy this pepper and what it's like. So, without further ado, this is a habanero pepper. First time ever having a fresh habanero pepper. I've had it in sauce form. Fresh habanero pepper. Tasting like a boss. Hiccups. Eyes are tearing up a little bit. I don't want my hiccups to take away from being able to talk about it. Okay. Woo! It's hot. Burns the mouth and the tongue. But they're right. In a different way. It stings. If I'm talking a little bit weird, it's because, no, I'm hiccuping. But when I drew in air, some of the pepper hit right in the back of the throat. Ooh. And so it's kind of like stinging in there. The ears have started, but I have to say this. Wow. So I think there's gonna be an endorphin rush, but I can tell you this. The flavor on it was exceptional. There's a very distinct flavor. A lot like, not the same flavor, but it hits you with flavor in the beginning. A lot like the red Fresno did. I will say, than the other peppers we've had, which were the jalapeno, the Italian long green pepper, and the serrano, I wasn't really impressed by their flavor profile. Those peppers had some heat to them. Well, not the jalapeno. The jalapeno had very little heat at all. But they really tasted like variations of a green bell pepper with gradually increasing flavor to it, but just ever so slight. The red Fresno pepper, oh, my nose is running too. Sorry to be gross. The red Fresno pepper had an amazing snap of sweetness when I bit into it. Really enjoyed it. And it had a nice heat profile too. Now this one's definitely hotter than the red Fresno. The endorphins are definitely kicking in because the heat detection in my mouth is starting to come down. There's like this, what's weird is the pepper I had yesterday, which was the serrano. Again, I'm not knocking the serrano. It's just that it created a feeling in my ears, a tingling in my ears that triggered endorphins. This is doing it too, but in a different part of the ear, like inside the ear, like inner ear, and it kind of feels like a scratching. It's very different. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it's a different sensation. The serrano kind of made my ears warm and tingly. This doesn't really make my ears warm. It gives me a sensation behind the ears, and then in the ears, like almost like a stinging, but not a bad stinging. Like it's a very weird sensation. It's going down now, but I've been told that I'll probably have some stomach issues later with this particular one. You know, so if so, whatever. But I can say without a doubt, in this pepper experiment or pepper expedition, the red Fresno is probably still my favorite, but the habanero is a damn good pepper. If you've never had a fresh habanero before and you've only tried sauces, do yourself a favor. You need to try it because it's amazingly tasty in the beginning. I didn't expect it to be that way. Even the sauces, you know, a lot of the sauces, they're going to rely very heavily on the vinegar for part of that flavor, and it cuts some of the Scoville level down when you add the vinegar to it. This still is a great sauce, but when you have the habanero, you can see where this comes from. But that being said, you can realize at that point it's just an ingredient in a sauce. When you have it by itself, the fact that it naturally has that type of flavor to it is rather incredible. To have the sweetness and then that heat, that stinging heat, which is very different than the other ones. This comes in hard. I mean, the sweetness and then sting, and then it kind of falls away. When I had the red Fresno pepper, it was sweet, there was heat, and then it was still there afterwards. The habanero kind of comes in, hits you, you know, harder than the other ones, But now it's gone. Like, there's a little bit of numbness on the lips, very little burning in the mouth. The tongue is tingly, no more in the throat. The ears have gone down. I don't really feel too much warmth in the chest or anything. I had a little bit, but not too much. And it's gone. So it's like it's weird, just comes in, hits, and goes. It's not really a growing pepper, I guess, is what people would say, at least as far as heat goes. So, well, that was great. Well, hey, if I never do another one of these, hopefully you guys enjoyed them. I know I enjoyed doing them. And I will try to hunt down some other peppers just to sort of do it. But I think for now on, if I'm going to have some daily peppers, which I'm going to probably try to do, I'm probably going to stock up, at least for right now, with some red Fresnos and the habanero. And for cooking purposes, I'm probably just going to jettison using jalapenos altogether. I don't know why I would even do it. They don't have much heat and they don't have a lot of flavor. Sorry to those people who love them. Maybe jalapeno poppers are good, but you know, you put a bunch of sour cream and bacon and stuff, anything's gonna be good. Everything's great with bacon. But the green Italian long pepper, I think will probably be my other one. I think as far as the Serrano and the jalapeno go, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with my three: red Fresno, the long green Italian pepper, and the green Italian long pepper, and the habanero. But that's just my 2 cents on it. If you have a difference of opinion on these particular peppers, let me know. And if you have any suggestions on peppers for me to try, let me know. And please don't just hit me with ghost pepper. If I get a ghost pepper, I'll try it. Don't say chocolate bootla. You know, okay, I'm sure maybe at some point I'll do it. Don't say Carolina Reaper right now. Okay, let's be real. Don't tell me the Pepper X, because I don't know if I can even get a Pepper X anyway. I'm sure it would destroy me. Although I will tell you, I am interested in trying the 7-Pot Primatali and the chocolate Primatali, because you should check one of the videos I did, which was a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich, which had the powder from the 7-Pot Primo, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, well, I'm gonna go inside and get a tissue, stop being gross with my nose running. Until next time, guys, hit like, subscribe, and share. We have some other reviews coming up, and I'm looking forward to October with you guys. So until next time, keep tasting like a boss.